Hello! We are here and we are live for this is episode 7? Yeah, episode 7 of Fears and Fortunes. We have an amazing show for you tonight. I am really excited about it. We have so much stuff to go into. I don't even know where to begin. I don't know where to begin. But yeah, we have an intense session for you tonight. It involves a stat block that Android Grace helped with.
Nope, I gotta go.
You gotta go.
A great episode, everyone.
This is a great episode. See you guys later. She helped with it. It's okay. It's not, it's not the end of the world. She helped. But before we begin, we first have to say a big thank you to Forgotten Adventures for making this show possible. Forgotten Adventures makes all of thank you guys. Hey.
Woo!
Forgotten Adventure makes all of the maps, tokens, and map assets we use in our show, and they also fund the show for all of us to be here and for all of the cool character art that you will see on screen. Most, if not all of that, is made by artists who we pay. There might be a couple of D&D pieces of art that have shown up throughout the show, but a lot of it is unique art that we paid actual artists for. We don't use AI for anything. So yeah, we really appreciate it. Thank you, Forgotten Adventures, for making this all possible. If you want to check out their stuff, head to their Patreon, and you really should head to their Patreon because today they just released this. The newest update to their token library added all of our playable characters to their token library with color variants. I actually should have prepared a bunch of the color variants to show off. I will do that for next session. But there are color variants of all of your guys' characters. So if you ever want to see them with a completely different color palette, we could do that. Yeah. I don't have that. Again, I don't have that set up right now because this pack just came out this morning. But next week I'll have something to show those off. But if you want to get those tokens and you want all the color variants, all you have to do is join the Forgotten Adventures Patreon, patreon.com/Forgotten Adventures. And yeah, you can get all these tokens there. We are currently working on stat blocks to eventually release alongside these. That will come out later. We're almost done with those. We're making them completely unique stat blocks for all the characters. And yeah, thank you again, Forgotten Adventures, because they make so many amazing tokens for us. And this was such a delight to get these out there and see what other people do with them. So yeah, thank you again. And beyond that, we also have some comments to check out. This one is from Travis Grail, or Grawl, who commented last episode, level up now. I think I broke a rib laughing at that one. Which is very funny.
Yes, exactly. We agree.
Right.
We agree
this
that
one,
we deserve a level up.
The next couple comments are from Rashad93, who's been watching through the show. They commented on episode 8, I believe I think this was of season 1 or possibly season 2. No, this was season 1. They were watching this while working, and at 24:45, I look back at the screen, and HowdyLoveDarlin and I are making the same face. Let's go ahead and see what that face was. There it is. But they weren't alone.
What did he say?
Side by side.
Wait, what was happening at this moment?
At this moment, I was informing Lucian that essentially they might only have like 3 days to live.
That's fair.
You guys were all reacting like, I'm sorry, what? The player character is dying? What?
That's crazy.
What a wonderful moment. And then another comment from Rashad. This one was on the episode just before this, which was, Fable, take your friends to work, I said. It would be fun, I said. And then also what a roller coaster episode. I think we got every emotion. That was a beautiful episode until it got very scary at the very end. But you know, what a wonderful, wonderful little salad there of emotions and feelings. Okay, that's it for comments. If you want to share your comments with us and you want us to read them on screen, just comment on any of our episodes on YouTube. We'd really appreciate it. We just hit today 1,250 followers on YouTube. So we've sailed right past 1,000 and we're heading on to 2,000. Reminder, if we hit 2,000, actually, you know what? There's a piece of fan art I should show off. There is something going on in the Phandelver campaign. In the Phandelver campaign, they encountered a giant badger named Bessie, and this badger. This badger was a friend of a goblin's, and this goblin escaped with it after avoiding combat with the party. And everybody wanted to know what their adventure is like. And the deal I made to them is if we hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube before the year's end, we would run a standalone mini campaign for that badger and the goblin. This wonderful art made by Emily from the Forgotten Adventures team.
Let's go, Emily.
Just went straight to children's book material.
Yes.
So we're looking at different games that we might use to play this, and that's something we'll do if we hit 2,000 subscribers before the end of the year. The other thing that we might be doing soon, relating to fan art, is we've got fan fiction out there. We have a tag somewhere out on the internet, and it has fan fiction. So I, at some point, will be reading it on screen. I don't know if it'll be on the stream.
And Aaren?
I don't know anything about that.
You don't know anything about that, May? You don't know anything about that, really?
Oh my, I didn't know we were baking this late at night.
Oh my god.
All right. Now,
Jesus Christ.
On to fan art.
Now I'm done.
On to fan art.
Wait.
Yeah.
With this art up, it just makes me think about how cute it would be to also have another campaign, or my little one shot with my frogs, the little frogs.
Moving on to fan art.
Frogs would be amazing, George.
Got it. Okay, got it.
You guys are all familiar with this piece of fan art, which I absolutely adore.
Yes.
But you need to know something. I don't make this show alone. No. In fact, you all deal with a triumvirate. These.
Oh my god, it's like the three fates!
That's amazing! I got chills. I have chills everywhere. Oh my god.
To the left these are all made by Android Grace. To the left is Android's Grace illustration of themselves, which is absolutely amazing. And to the right is our wonderful artist who makes all the character art, Karis Alexandra. Thank you so much, Android Grace, for this. Both of you, just a big thank you to both of you.
That's terrifying.
Karis, Android Grace, you both make everything we do on both of these shows so much better, and I couldn't do them without either of you, so thank you so much. When I originally started, you know, I was sort of just going through this stuff with me and Karis, and then Android Grace started helping me, and we start working together on stuff, and it has been incredibly awesome having her as a sort of co-GM on the things we're doing, and they get to help make stat blocks and stuff like that, which is why you can see in their art, they have like this scroll with a pen dripping blood as they are helping me write stat blocks.
Oh god.
Absolutely beautiful art.
Did she also make herself like a puppet mistress?
Well, she's an android. Remember?
Oh, it's Android.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I said the same thing. I was like the puppet mistress. She was like, no, George, it's Android because I'm Android Grace. And I was like, oh, right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That makes sense.
So cool.
I also thought this was really cool. So where is it? Oh, is it not on? Yeah. You see down here?
Yeah, that's
there's that little symbol. That's her, like, the symbol that she uses to sign all of the art she's made for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of the scrolls are that symbol.
Oh, that's
cool
sick.
Yeah, absolutely so cool.
Let's go, Android. Let's go.
I know
Grace.
Grace
That's
is
amazing.
probably recoiling for all of us being like just
Why?
gushing over their art, but it is well deserved.
Don't.
It is so
Somebody
cool.
cooked here.
It's really
I love
cool.
the little wreath of blood as well. Very ominous. And
Oh,
Grace said it. Grace said it's ink. Grace said it's ink.
it's ink.
it's ink. Oh, okay, okay.
Iconic.
Ink. Yeah, yes. Ink, blood. You know, who's to say? Anyway, no. Then of course this amazing piece by Android Grace of Karis Alexandra, who
So cute.
I love.
Wait,
that Karis.
Are those flowers from her garden?
Those are
Or, like, from-
flowers from their garden. Yes. Those who follow Karis on Instagram might see them posting stuff about their gardening. And yeah, just
So cute.
them getting ready to paint more character art. Just so good. Yeah.
Truly,
Just
the,
hand on this
truly the
gold
three
trim.
fates of our destinies here.
Yeah, I absolutely love this. After Grace did the art of me, she told me about this project, and I have been just freaking out excited about it because I absolutely love the imagery of the three fates, and certainly that is what we are for these campaigns. So thank you again, Android Grace, and thank you very much, Karis Alexandra, for making all of this stuff possible with your amazing character art and the art for the intros and stuff you've done. And yeah, thank you everyone else who's supported this show. So I'm
y'all.
going to be gushing over this art if I don't put it off screen, so we have to move on. That is it for announcements. I am going to go to the intro, and then we will be starting with our show in just a moment. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Right after this. All right, sit tight.
Content warning. This series has themes of horror, including but not limited to death, gore, trauma, insanity, violence, isolation, manipulation, fire, insects, and more. Some of these themes also involve children. Due to the actual play nature of the show, such themes may appear without warning. Please use discretion when watching live and find trigger warnings in the video description. All players consented to these themes prior to the campaign's start, and post-game check-ins are done every session. Please consider using safety tools if you play with these themes at home.
Worry in your mind, fear is how it starts. Unsure of what you'll find, it could tear you apart. You take a leap of chance, you break your mother's oath now. Macabre is the dance, and set free are the ghosts. Will a card save us here? Will it spell out our dooms? Only one thing is clear, we face fears and fortunes. Fears and fortunes, the cards don't ever lie. There's only 14 ghosts, but a million ways to die.
Hello, and we are back. And I'm just realizing, has music just not been playing? Can you guys hear music?
We
Yeah,
can
it's
hear it.
going. Okay. All right. So, the last time we played, you all had dealt with some things at home, prepared yourselves for a very long journey out into the vast wilderness, out into the desert, where you are hoping to arrive at the home of Aaren, where they were originally from, the place known as the Crancinch Oasis. It lies in the middle of the desert, and there you are hoping to learn more about the tarot cards, so you can hopefully master them and have a better control and understanding on what exactly you're dealing with. Along that trip, though, you all have been plagued with this feeling like you are being pursued, like you're being hunted. Every once in a while, you might catch yourself looking over your shoulders, looking back. Not sure why it feels like sometimes the hairs on the back of your neck are standing up, or why you just feel this sort of tension in your body, like you're a spring trap ready to jump into a sprint in a moment's notice. You guys are riding along the wagon as you start to venture out into the desert.
Fable, you have a lot of fur, it seems, and it seems like usually with my damp layer of water, my skin doesn't really lift, but it seems like it's lifting above that layer, and I think that I have another sense about me. Maybe it's unique or special. Do you ever get that? Does your fur ever...
Are you all right, Una?
I just have this sinking feeling. Maybe it's the climate.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, I don't know if it really has to do with skin or fur, which, for the record, she pulls her sleeve up and it's just like human arm. Like she has a tail and she has the ears that have fur on them, but she's like,
So you...
I mean, I am a mammal still. I do have hair on my arm, but yes, it does rise when I feel nervous.
You feel what? Yes, that's exactly what I'm feeling, Fable. It's nervousness. That's what it is.
Perhaps maybe somebody has a detection spell of some sort they could do. Do we have it? Does Zoraius know anything like that?
Well, Sly, you asked me if I was feeling any differently since we're getting further away from Barrowport. I have unfortunate news that this is just kind of how I feel often. I'm sorry to hear that you're all experiencing it as well.
Una open mouth coughs.
It's under our feet, I think, is why. Una, do you need some water?
No, I'm fine. Don't ask a silly question like that. I mean, you can ask it. I'm fine.
Okay. Aaren?
Yeah.
Are there ever any, I don't know, safe places to stop?
Not necessarily along the way.
Okay.
The best course of action is to travel for as long as you can and make camp where you have to, but stopping isn't advised.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And I'm just like looking around. I don't think I've kind of turned around since we've gotten back to the cart. I've been looking behind us to see if any disturbed earth, any signs that something else is coming out of the ground.
Is everything all right?
I guess I didn't think that some things existed, and then now I know that some things exist, so I just want to make sure that now that they exist far away from us, and that if they exist close to us, I see it coming ahead of time. That's all.
Yeah, well, that's one of the things, is that you can't really predict what you're going to run into. You just have to be prepared for any and everything. But you can't. But that doesn't mean you prepare for nothing.
I think maybe something's wrong with me. I'm not understanding anyone on this caravan
No,
anymore.
it just means when the time comes, you do something about anything, but not nothing.
Perhaps we're all a bit overheated. Everyone come here for a second.
Am I saying it wrong, Pepper?
And
Do
Zoraius like kind of
something.
gestures for you all to like huddle in.
About nothing. If I'm doing nothing, then I make something, and
George,
I have.
could I use my cantrip Frostbite to grant us a moment of cool air?
Yeah, absolutely. You sort of fill the air around everybody.
Yeah, you guys watch as Zoraius pulls the flail from his side, and instead of grabbing it by the handle, he grabs it by the flail head. The light begins to illuminate even brighter as a like frosty chill and almost like a snowflake energy begins to emanate from it. And for a moment, we are cooled down with a small snowy mist until it eventually evaporates here in the sun.
This is nice. Wow, keep that going.
I
Yeah.
can't do that very long, Una. I'm sorry.
Oh. Because you don't want to?
No, it's very draining.
You always make little popsicles.
Pop
You got the decanter of endless
sickle.
water. Yeah. So what you do is you have someone who knows an ice cantrip, and you got someone with water or juice and some fruits.
That's
you chop
me.
them up, you put them inside of a little container, right? You put
Okay.
little sticks inside of it.
Oh,
Freeze it instantly. Slice it up.
I have
divvy it
rocks.
up. Nice little.
Can we make
no,
rock
no,
popsicles?
Rock-
it'll taste
roxicle?
salty.
Roxicles?
Don't recommend that. Don't lick the rocks.
Zoraius, I think that Aaren doesn't know what he's talking about. We should try roxicles. Don't you agree? Here. I pull out my decanter of endless water. I do exactly as they've said, and I see that there's like these little rock formations out here. So I'll take like the gravel from the top of it and try and put them into exactly what Aaren has described. And yeah. Now this is your turn. Well, help me. Help.
Now.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. And I attempt my best freeze here
Sure.
with frostbite.
Yeah, you're able to freeze them. Who has these granite popsicles? These rock popsicles?
Oh, I'm going to pass them out. I'm going to pass them out to everyone. And it
I'm
doesn't
gonna-
matter if they don't try them, but I'm definitely going to share.
I'm gonna
Okay.
put one
I-
under my armor.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna put it against my forehead for a while I'm looking out the back of the cart.
And Aaren, I've saved the biggest roxicle for you.
Oh, that's nice. I'm all right though.
Here, you should take it. I've worked
Okay,
really
well-
hard on it.
He kind of like puts it in between his shirt and the back of his neck. All right. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, all right.
This is not what I envisioned when I thought that we could have just a moment together. I pictured us talking about memories and throwing one back, you know? I've heard that term before, but not sure what it means. And, well, just maybe that's what they mean by throwing one back. And then Una will take their roxicle and put it in their back, like Aaren just did.
Very good. You've made a wise choice, as otherwise I was going to have to give you a level of exhaustion for consuming salt water in the middle of the desert. That would have been bad. Even for a sea elf, that would have been bad.
Well, never say never. Never say
No.
never.
Never mind the rocks.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
right.
only salt water because he added rocks. That's the.
Oh.
It's yeah. It was just regular
didn't-
water from the decanter of endless water.
I put rocks in my decanter of endless. Put minerals in there.
I
Is
didn't know
that
if
that
Una's
gravelly
endless water
sound
was
that's
salt water for
reverberating from
them.
inside of it?
It's giving
The-
it's giving like lemon and cucumber water at some restaurant,
Yeah.
but it's just froth.
But you can't get it out because it's endless.
Thanks to Zoraius' cantrip, you all feel this slight reprieve. And for a moment, you guys think, okay, yeah, it's just the heat getting to us. Little do our players know, rather, little do our characters know,
Yeah.
Who's
they are
watching?
being pursued. Last we left off,
Oops.
something was following them, something riding a steed made of fire. Aaren, as you ride further into the desert, you think you're maybe. Give me one moment. It's been 3 days since. I'm sorry. It's been 2 days since your guys' battle with the Bullets. So if anyone lost any hit points or anything like that,
Yeah,
you
I
have
did.
healed.
Thank you.
Okay, wait a second. 2 days?
It's been 2 days.
Okay. Okay, that's... Okay, I would like 1 level of exhaustion, please.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I think you'll find this.
Who am I to say no? Absolutely. Una may have a level of exhaustion. If you want more, just let me know. I have plenty
As
where
a
that came
treat?
from.
I will. As a treat.
As a treat. Una, you see, so what does Una look like to everybody as they have 1 level of exhaustion sitting in the back of the wagon with now a melted popsicle on their back?
So because of the melted popsicle, just FYI, I want everyone to know that, like, the dewy layer of water that's usually, like, on Una's body, they've been, like, every day they've been trying to, like, pour water from the decanter onto themselves, but every day they've gotten a little bit more delirious. So it's kind of like whenever you, like, put syrup on, like, pancakes or something, you do that little, like, zigzag type thing. But I'm doing that with the water, so every other layer is just a little bit of water drenched on it instead of, like, the straight, like, onto the skin type thing. So you see this, like, I would just imagine, like, as skin has more moisture in it, it's like raised a little bit. And so you see, like, more like hills and valleys across, like rigid bumps around Una's body where water has been.
Una has likely dumped so much water out of this decanter that some of you in the back may be wondering whether it truly is endless. The trail behind you is just covered in the in water that's been dripping out of the back of the wagon as Una keeps dumping it on themselves. It doesn't last very long in the desert heat, drying up quickly. But you can see a faint trail of where water was dripping out of your wagon behind you. Aaren, as you are traveling and this lingering feeling is starting to come upon you again, I need to ask you to make a survival check.
Would I get a advantage on that with the help of MaeLeFay as he is flying and circling above us?
Sure, go for it.
Good, because I get a +1. I'm gonna need it. That's a 14, but I'm gonna use 13, but I'm gonna use one of my second wins to see if I can push it further to succeed
Okay.
on this ability check. That's a 6 for a dirty 20.
Okay. As you look out along the horizon and you see MaeLeFay, you see through their eyes, there's a moment when MaeLeFay's flying and things are getting a little bit darker, and you hear a crack of thunder. And MaeLeFay starts to have trouble flying in the air. There's a moment when MaeLeFay sort of loses control and gets tossed in the air and ends up like sputtering out somewhere else and like flying low to the ground back to you. You're familiar
I call
with
them
this.
back to the I call them back to the cart.
You call him back to the cart. You believe a sandstorm is on the horizon. You guys are about to be in the middle of it. What is it you would like to do?
I want to see if there's, of all the nearby dunes or anything like that, if we can find anything nearby that looks like either a big old rock or a cave that we can go to in order to set up around, because trying to travel through it is a death wish.
Yeah, looking around, you don't see any like heavy rock formations big enough to like conceal a cave or anything like that. But you certainly, if you don't want to try to weather the travel through it, which is possible, the sandstorm, it's not pleasant, but you could weather it through, or you guys could set up a camp. If you would like to do that, that is something you can do to try to hunker down, dig in, find like a shallow area to form a small camp for yourselves.
Let's keep going.
All right, we
We've
got
gotta
a storm
be there
approaching.
almost, right? We could get through it.
Not with this group, and also we have to consider our supplies and the horses.
We have to consider our strengths too, and we're pretty strong. So let's go forward. Let's get to where we're going.
We might not, all of us might not be the strongest in this element. So,
Are you trying to? Oh, Fable.
George.
Is
yes.
that right?
Fable
Is that
nods.
who you're talking? Is that? See, I knew. See.
I know deserts commonly have cactus. Is there any other plant besides cactus around that we can see? Maybe like in a small valley, or like in the dip of a dune.
Joshua trees.
Give me a perception check.
Hoping for something that's not pointy. Let's see.
I think that's the only thing they have.
16.
16. You see there is this sort of small bush that you see. It looks a little prickly, but it's not a full-on cactus. And you see some, I believe they are called agave, possibly. They're sort of like cacti, but they're less pointy. There's just more like they look like fins almost sticking out of the sand.
Okay. Not what I want, and that's okay.
What were you hoping to find?
I was hoping to find something to invigorate with plant growth to hopefully provide us some kind of shelter or structure. I know it was a long shot, but it is okay.
That would be pretty difficult.
Yeah.
At least in the current area of the desert you guys are passing through what is essentially no man's land, where no one really wants to get stuck. Good idea. Go ahead.
I told him, all right, come on, we're pulling over. And I assume we have like stuff to make like tents.
Yeah.
So what I'll have us do is pull over on the place that can provide us the whatever minimal amount of cover that it can, or like shielding, and kind of instruct everyone to like make a shielding of different tents and combine them together. And then using the elementalist cantrip, I can move a 1 foot cube of an element and form it into a shape that I want. I'm going to start making sand cubes. I'm going full Minecraft, where I am going to touch the sand and make little sand blocks that I could move to dig into the ground to start so that we can get hunkered in a bit.
Give me a survival check. I love the idea. That's awesome.
Yeah. Anybody want to help with this game?
Yeah, can I feel like I have gone camping with Aaren many
yeah,
times.
go for it.
A little.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Oh,
Would you
yeah, I'll
want for
sing a song.
guidance or the help action? Because I was gonna just full on give you the help because I know how
sing a
you like
song.
to set up.
Yeah, I'll take the help action. I didn't know
Yeah.
if somebody else wanted to stack on guidance on top of it. I didn't know what everybody else had.
No. Fable's gonna watch. She's like, if your cat was to watch you do something and not help at all, but like be offering emotional guidance, that's your bardic inspiration as Fable's watchful gaze.
So perfect.
And I will throw actual guidance on this as well.
Phenomenal.
Actual guidance is so shady.
No, the spell.
Yeah.
There's product inspiration and then there's the spell guidance. I'm
All
sorry.
right,
That was
okay. How much is your guidance?
it's a D4. It's not a competition. Okay, yours is bigger.
Okay,
I'm
well.
sorry.
17.
What'd you get?
That's a dirty 20 with the guidance before I even use
Okay.
the bardic.
Hold on to the bardic then.
Yeah.
What you realize, the sand here is all very loose. If you want to build blocks, you're going to need something as either some form of binding to sit in between the sand, or you're going to need to do something to the sand to make it a more solid shape after you shape it into a cube. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a bunch of square cubes that will then quickly blow away and form mounds of sand everywhere.
I will, at that point, noticing this, wait, actually, George,
Yeah.
can I roll perception at disadvantage?
Sure. Everything you roll at is going to be at disadvantage because you have a level of exhaustion.
Yes.
Every
I normally
skill, I mean.
I normally have perception with advantage, so I'm gonna do a flat roll.
Okay.
See if I see the blocks, and see what it really needs. Okay, I got a 15. Okay, I notice. I'm gonna notice that and notice that it needs to take a firmer shape. And coming from the sea, I know what happens when the sea meets land. You get sand, and I know how to make that into perfectly like hard shapes. So I will use my decanter of endless water and kind of like lift up some water and kind of like soak it into the sand so that it can kind of like combine with it, making it a thicker layer.
I'll tell you guys what. I had it planned originally, and that's okay. I'm prepared for this alternate option as well. I had planned originally for you guys to be traveling through the dunes, but I am very happy that you stopped. So let's go ahead and set up your tents.
Let's get back in the caravan.
We have this new thing from Forgotten Adventures called the FA Nexus, something that is being worked on still. It's not fully released, but it allows me to just start placing things into the map live. So
awesome.
we need some tents, right? We'll get another one. We'll put this one. Let's see. We'll put this one.
Remember,
like,
you can
over
subscribe
here.
to the Forgotten Adventures Patreon anytime.
What other stuff? Do we need a campfire? Or we also have these blocks we're making. I'll put one of these. We'll say this is Sly's tent over here. We need some blocks, right? Let's see. Block. Those are ice blocks. I think stone. Okay, one moment.
On top of all of this, I would also like to use a spell. I'm going to use stone shape on those rocks that we found. I would like to make those stones into kind of like a grounding for our position, so we aren't just directly under sand. And more than anything, this is all because I've learned how to take care of this. Una's learned how to take care of this group, and Una's also been practicing with spy frogs on reconnaissance and deception and preparation and alerts, because all of these alerts have still been going on in Una's head, right?
Yes.
And so we need louder alerts. And so I'm trying to make out of this rock, I would like to shape it into like a flooring, like a ground of sorts. But I would like to shape it kind of around the carts and also around like where we're building these tents, only because only because I wouldn't like hide it with a little bit of sand, like a layer of sand. So should like hooves or like shoes or like the pattering of feet like step on this, then I could hear it. Is kind of like the goal here.
You want a warning system. Give me a survival check at disadvantage.
I already have it at disadvantage, so what do you
It's just flat disadvantage, It's fine.
Okay.
Aaren, where are you putting your blocks that you're making that Una helped you with?
Aaren just stepped away for a second. He'll be right back.
Dang it. Okay, one sec.
I got a 11.
Okay. You're only able to make these two like flat stone surfaces. Doing that.
Do I not?
You can place them wherever you want, though.
Even using my spell for it?
It's the what level spell is it?
It's level 4, 4th level spell.
Yeah, let me double check. Stone shape. Let's see.
Yeah, it's the medium size or smaller, and the section of stone must be no more than 5 feet in any dimension, but I form it into any shape I would like. And
well, so I'm giving you. Normally, that would give you 1 5-foot stone, which is a single square. Oh
no, I should be able to take a 5-foot in any dimension of rock and shape it into anything that I want, including a weapon, a statue, a coffer, and I can also have 2 hinges and a latch happen to it. So I'm trying to make a very thin, like a more thin, like louder piece of metal is the hope.
Piece of stone.
Or a piece of stone. Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
give me 1 second. Okay, 1 second.
I only get 2 of those spells.
You are trying to do that. I'm going to say that due to the time constraint, you're able to get these up, but it doesn't cost you your spell slot. So you can keep your spell slot.
And that's fine.
You can move these wherever you want to act as either hard surfaces to stand on or barriers that you can hide behind. Your choice.
Okay. It's just going to be hard surfaces that we stand on. So you're giving me how many of these little guys?
They're 2. They take up about 20 feet. 10. Yeah, they take up about 20
little
feet.
Guys.
So yeah, they're pretty big.
So 1 around the cart, and then 1 around the biggest tent, I guess.
Okay. We'll say this one is outside the biggest tent, and this one is on the far side of the cart, since you can observe the closer side. And is Aaren back?
I'm sorry. I want it to be like underneath the cart. I'm thinking like if anything tries to pull the cart underneath, I want there to be like layer.
You want to stop things from like pulling it under.
On. Yes, that's my goal.
Okay. So
And
both of
Aaron's
those.
not back yet.
Both of those are secure. Okay.
Thank you.
Anyone else have anything they want to do? You have moments to prepare.
Oh, sorry. Did you have something?
No, please. I got squat.
Okay, I wanted to talk to Byron real quick, and just pull him aside and say, "Hey, not a huge chance that you've been in a sandstorm before, but have you been in a sandstorm before?"
No, I have not been in a sandstorm before.
Okay, that's fine, and I'm not scared for any of us. If I were, have you read about sandstorms before?
I mean, I know of them. Yeah, I've casted one before.
Okay, great. I just want to keep everyone safe. That's really all I want to do. What is the best way that I can do that when I don't know what's going on?
Give me 1 moment. We're gonna roll survival for Byron. That is.
I want to give him guidance.
Okay. 1 second. 19. I think all we can do is hunker down and stay low and wait for this thing to blow over. The biggest thing is if you do need to go out into the sand, you're gonna want to cover up your eyes, like cloth, blankets, anything to shield your eyes. If you have a spell for that, yeah.
I don't have a spell, but I did bring all of these, and Fable's gonna pull out the fabrics that she brought with her.
Dogs.
And my intention was not for going out necessarily, but I guess still better than nothing if people have to go out, but just to give to everyone and kind of show them a way to wrap it around, similar to the way she normally wears her wraparound or her like when she's going around the city.
Got it.
I will distribute them in a way that they coordinate to the characters' outfits as much as possible. Like Zoraius is getting green one. Sly's actually got some options since she's got lots of colors in her outfit. Uma's getting blue.
Cute.
And Byron gets one too. I will just kind of help everyone get those on, just in case that helps at all.
Una's is giving very much so like tired, I don't know, tired grandmother just sitting there and you can just like put it on them and they don't move a muscle type thing. But also for George to know, Una has these goggles and has only put them on once, but this whole time they definitely know that this sand is very dangerous to someone's eyes.
You got your goggles on.
You know,
we finally have
the whole time
Una with the goggles on.
Yes. Was that
Aaren,
a variant?
I do not have a variant for that, but next time. Aaren, what do you want to do with these stones you've made?
Just kind of from wherever it feels like the storm's approaching, just kind of have them as a stable perimeter, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna sprinkle them
like one solid
around.
wall. Yeah.
It won't be a solid wall, but it'll be something that can like possibly slow something down. What is it you're trying to defend yourself against with these?
It's more so just the sheer winds and the sand filling up back in, like any of the places that we dug out.
Got it. Okay, you set these up. You're able to make a partial barrier for the sand, and in case anything were to try to move through the sand to get to you guys. Let me go ahead and get you guys off the cart. Where would all of you be during this?
I'd be next to Fable.
Okay.
Why is that?
Where's Fable?
Yeah, why is that?
Probably like a back corner. She just doesn't really love, I mean, she doesn't like the rain. She doesn't really like any weather mostly. So she's probably like at
God.
Wherever.
Any weather? Like,
I don't know. She just
sunny?
doesn't. It's just
Like-
gonna mess up my hair and it's like uncomfortable. Why would I want? It's a sandstorm. Let me be sheltered.
Whoops. I forgot that
Oh
they're
my
still attached. One moment.
No, set them free.
Okay. Pepper's in the tent. So Fable, are you in your own tent?
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, we have separate tents?
You're in this tent down here.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay. You're in this tent. Zoraius is with you. We'll have Byron and Sly in the same tent.
Can I be with where are the mounts? I'm gonna stay with the mounts.
I was gonna stay with the mounts too.
You
or like
sort of hunker down in the wagon then, holding on to the reins. The mounts sort of, the horse sits down, as does Chomper, sort of like just like concealing themselves best they can.
Can I use the fabric? I'm gonna use the fabrics that Fable gave, and I want to.
Oh, she's got more. I can give you some more.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can give them like little blinders, just so that their eyes are protected. Since Byron said that's the most important thing, that would be the first thing on my mind. And then if there's one left over, I'll put one for me as well.
Okay.
But I'm staying close to them just in case it like flies off or if they need anything.
You rush to them, and Byron yells, "Sorry!" as you run over to the wagon and start trying to help the animals. Let's go ahead and get our sandstorm going.
Oh, no.
Real quick.
Yeah.
I just want specifically for the harder like surface, like the floor surface. I want that to be underneath like our items in the cart, not like where we sit in the empty cart, but where all of the.
I got it. Yeah, I'm gonna say the cart is secure from anything pulling it under.
Thank you so much.
Una, you where are you? You're with the animals too. You said, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sly and I are with the animals.
All right, you are doing that. Aaren, are you in your tent with Pepper?
No, I'm probably checking the perimeter, making sure that it's once the storm hits, it's actually starting to hold up.
Okay,
with the
give me
way
a
that I
perception
designed
check.
it.
Oh God. Oh wait, you're a drag. You should be fine with sand, right?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Oh.
As you are watching, the sky starts to get dark as night is descending upon you all. Not quite night, actually. It's more just the clouds from the storm are washing over this area, bringing with it this intense wind. Hey, if you're lucky, you might get rain. But as you are bearing through the storm, you see something. Something moving in the distance. It looks almost like a shooting star. White light coming down towards you all from the sky.
Oh, pretty. Sly, look.
Open up a mental link with Sly and just say, I think we've got company. Open up a link with everyone else.
I
It's a
immediately
star.
do. So I can hear and can hear me. Fable, Una, and Zoraius. Well, I can also hear Aaren, but like they can all communicate now in my little hub as I do the switchboard maneuver. And I say, apparently something's coming and it's not just the storm, so maybe also hold on to your weapons.
Everybody
Make a
roll
wish.
initiative for me.
Why
Oh,
would
actually,
it be
holy
one second,
heck.
1 second. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet.
Why would it just be a sandstorm?
There we go.
Combat in a sandstorm is wild.
Okay, now roll initiative.
Talk about sandbox gaming.
For my
Talk
turn,
about it.
I hide
Yeah,
under a
that was good.
blanket.
Talk about
I hate to say it, Daniel. Gold Viper
about-
kind of beat you to it.
son of a.
Did everybody roll initiative? Whoop,
Badly.
here we go.
Got an 8.
Okay.
It was right next to a 19, which would have been a 24, but I got an 8.
I got a
Okay.
19, which is a 24.
Got a natural 20 for a total of 28.
Nice.
Well, good,
I'm
because
in my
like I said,
element.
I'm hiding under my blanket.
18.
Here's
I'm hiding
Byron.
under my blanket.
You're lying.
Okay. And okay, so that's everybody's initiatives. Let me
This is
just
a purple
see.
worm.
One moment. Okay, why is that not showing up like that? Okay, that's fine. There we go. Okay, that's fine. I'll figure that out in a moment. You guys see soaring through the sky this white light, and you hear, Aaren, you're the first to hear this like like a horse neighing as you see this coming out of the sky. Flaming white hair of the horse's mane is lighting it up, and that same fiery light is coming off of its hooves as it flies through the sky. As it approaches, it will take aim.
What's that? Sly, do you see that over there?
Aaren, you see it take aim. It's currently 40 feet up, soaring across you. You have, let me, one moment. Actually, let me add it to initiative.
What do you mean take aim and then point at my mini? What do you mean?
Okay, so Aaren, you can act first.
Oh boy. Okay, let's see here. You said he's 40 feet in the air?
Yes.
Interesting.
Favorite spell. Favorite spell.
Oh,
Favorite
don't
spell.
tempt me with a good time.
I must warn you all now of a few things during this sandstorm.
yeah,
That
You can't tell.
is during the sandstorm.
Right.
You will have disadvantage on perception checks and ability checks that include attack rolls. That rely on sight. Quick question for everybody: who here put on those cloths from Fable?
Oh, I made everyone put them on. What do you mean?
We all did.
There
I
was no
think.
choice.
Everybody's
I'll
got them
have
on.
to go
Okay,
on.
great.
Yeah.
That means you will not suffer the penalty on those perception checks, but you are essentially concealing your vision a little bit. But so you won't have that disadvantage. One thing though is that a flying creature in this space must land at the end of its turn, or the winds will push it in a random direction. And I will roll a d6 to find out how far you move. This wind will also put out flame and dense fog.
Okay. All right. Sounds like a plan.
I would just like to ask about just because of my goggles and such, like being able to rely so heavily on perception.
Yeah. Oh, you would have the same effect as everybody else with the cloths, of course. Yeah. Goggles are instant success on the perception issue.
So all of our attacks are at disadvantage?
They are not, because you guys have these cloths and everything.
Oh,
Honestly,
okay,
way to
gotcha.
go,
And
Fable,
that's
for
fat on
suggesting that.
fashion.
Because
Damn,
I didn't think
that's
anyone
bad.
was going to think of that. And I was like, they're all going to have disadvantage.
That's
And now they're
why I
not.
brought all those cloths, and I even
so
said it
then-
last session.
Okay, so then MaeLeFay is, you see his little owl head poking out of my shirt, like out of my jacket.
Oh,
Has his own little, I guess he made him a little bandana that he's
oh,
got. over his face.
100%.
Bonus action, I am going to cash jump and jump 30 feet towards this person.
Okay.
Gun in one hand, chain in the other, and I'm gonna try to grapple him.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Go for it. To roll an attack.
Come on. No, a natural one.
You throw this attack. You throw in the grappling hook, right?
Yeah.
You throw it, and as it goes out, it immediately catches the wind and soars back and like wraps around your neck, yanking you backwards as the chain just is being taken with the wind.
Well, I'll try it again.
You move. Give me 1 second. You're jumping in the air. So that was that was one attack. You're making another attack with the chain.
Yeah, because I still have extra tech.
Okay. You get like pushed back a little bit. If you can nail this attack, that might stop you from just flying backwards.
Oh no. 15.
15. 15 does not hit, unfortunately.
Does Bardic work towards attack rolls
It does.
or no?
Yeah,
know
if
what?
you
I'll
want to
give
use
a
it
shot.
now.
I'll roll that D8.
Okay.
I'll roll that D8. 18 now. To hit.
18. You throw the chain. As you do, you are able to like hook it on to their foot, grabbing on. What are you trying to do?
Just hold on.
Okay.
And then I'm going to action surge. and then fire 2 shots with my pistol.
Okay, go for it. Roll to hit. One thing you guys do need to know, again, ranged attacks, depending on what the attack is, may have disadvantage due to the wind. That cannot be said for guns. I actually looked it up. It turns out a gun under 20 miles per hour wind moving 100 meters only moves about 5 inches thanks to the wind. So not a big impact by wind. What was that attack?
That's 17. A 17.
That hits.
Awesome.
They're going to take 8 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And then even though Aaren can't load another bullet, he begins to flip his pistol around in his hand. The ruby of the war mage begins to glow, and then he shoots a firebolt for that second shot out of it.
So you said 7 damage first. One moment. Quick question for you.
Yes.
Are you targeting the rider or are you targeting the mount? Now, I understand you might instantly think target the rider, but the mount may have different HP than the rider does.
I'll target the mount, I guess.
Up to you. No wrong answer here.
I feel like there is a wrong answer because you wouldn't have brought it up otherwise.
No, there isn't, in so much that there is a benefit to this person not having a mount, because obviously the mount, they're flying on it, and it does fire damage if it gets in melee. But, you know, pros and cons. Up to you, though. Last call?
I'll aim for him. I'll aim for the rider,
okay.
not the, yeah.
Got it. And so that's 7 damage. Done.
Yeah, and then I got one more attack coming in hot. Quite literally.
1 second.
It's a 19 to hit for my last attack.
19 hits.
Alright. That is 15 points of fire damage.
Nice. Okay, 15
as a
points.
firebolt shoots out the barrel.
Okay. You fire, striking into them. You see the bullet like graze through their flesh. They don't even look down at the wound, but then, well, actually, they do look down, but not at the wound. They look directly down at you. And then your next attack hits them, scorching their armor. With that, they are going to take a legendary action to aim down at you and fire.
Oh boy.
Give me one moment. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna shoot. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna be
We're just gonna shoot.
We're just gonna shoot, Kip.
We're just gonna go ahead and just.
We're just gonna go ahead and fucking blast them.
That's a 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, that just hits. Yeah.
Okay. That is gonna be 10 piercing damage, followed by 13 necrotic damage.
Thank you, Liz Chillafish, for the 1,000 bits to Sly.
Okay,
Thank you.
Liz.
Oh,
let's
now
go.
maybe a good time to just remind people. I'll get to it in a little bit, actually. Oh, yeah, here we go. This is a good time to remind people. If you want to help our players, they all have these bars next to their name. If you donate or give bits or use channel points and use the hashtags #Aaren, #Fable, #Sly, #Una, or #Zoraius, that will increase their bars, allowing them to do ultimates. Una's currently sitting on an ultimate, but everybody else still needs
Sly,
one.
you just got your ultimate.
So is
Sly
Sly.
just got your ultimate.
Oh my god! That's awesome! That's so cool. Okay, well, yep, there you go.
What just happened?
That's it in
People are using
action.
their channel points. You can spend 6,000 channel points to increase the bar.
Thank you so
Okay, so that was
much.
Aaron's turn. That brings us to Sly's turn.
Ult baby.
Thank you,
Old,
Rondo, and
baby.
Thank you,
Old.
Zombie.
The evil laugh.
I'm just feeling a little maniacal. No big deal.
Please.
So right now, Aaren is like actually grappling this person.
Yeah, Aaren is, let's see. Aaren is going to be 25 feet up in the air, dangling from a chain off of this person's foot.
Oh.
Great.
Hell yeah.
Indiana Jones
Daniel.
type beat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, we have a hype train.
Fantastic. So I can't really see this person. The sand is probably okay. Great. It
You
seems
can
it's gonna be
see
a
like
little
the
hard.
glow from them. You see like a streaking light coming towards you.
I can't. Gosh, a streaking light is. What do I do? I don't want anybody to get hurt by the mounts. I am going to attempt to. I guess I'm gonna try and just get a shot off to see if it helps.
Okay. I'm guessing you move away from the mounts then?
No. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
have to. I'm like aiming up,
I
right?
thought you were saying you don't want anyone to get hurt near the mounts, so I thought you
I
would
don't,
want to be.
but I'm gonna wait until after I fire to see if it has any
sure.
effect to then inform where I move. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll grab a pistol out of a card and I will attempt to shoot this guy.
Y'all and your guns.
There's my girl.
You reach inside the drowned rebel, and yes, you pull out their gun. It's actually when you reach inside. What are you feeling in that moment?
I think there is a pure sense of survival, but not in a panic way, in an anger way, in a frustrated way, and like there's no escaping this.
You grab it, and it's sort of there's no escaping this, and you grab it, and that feeling of no escape. You look down, and you just see with the wind hitting you, your feet just sliding into the sand, and you're able to just reach into that card with no problem, pulling out the gun. Go ahead, make your attack.
I think I smell salt water, and I hear like the creak of an old ship kind of adjusting its planks, and
That's terrifying.
I fire.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, that's an 18.
18. Are you aiming for the mount or the rider?
I aimed. Wait, are they both
what?
up?
They're both up in the air. Let me actually just.
I aimed at the light. Yeah,
You
I
aimed
aimed
at the light.
light.
I'm gonna roll a d6. If it's on the high end, it hits the rider. If it's on the low end, it hits the horse.
Sounds great. I aimed at the light.
That's on the high end. It hits the rider.
Incredible. I will roll. If he is grappled, was this technically at advantage? Like, would this be sneak attack?
I'm gonna say no because Aaron's not really grappling them. They're hooked
Okay.
onto them.
I
They're
was
not,
trying to see if that was like
bound.
the condition was on.
Yeah.
Just you give me a second. I'm gonna be on that show.
Heard. No worries. That'll be 10 damage. And then I'm
Okay.
going to use my movement to get all the way back behind the cart and away from the mounts, like on the back end of the cart, as
5,
far
10,
as I
15,
can.
20, 25, 30.
Yes,
Gets you
and then I
there?
will use my bonus action to then hide. Now, I know that the spirits in the cards always know who I am, but I don't know if that is what this is yet. So
Okay.
I'm just going to attempt to hide and see if that does anything for me.
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
Sure. This is at advantage.
With their legendary action, they will go ahead and take another shot at Aaren.
It's a 28.
That's going to be a big miss with a 12. And 28, you said? Very good. Good to know. So they fire and miss at Aaren as you're hanging off of them. That brings us next to Byron. Byron sees this. Let's see. Byron, what spells you got, buddy?
Sandstorm.
Stay alive! Like
Whole
double sandstorm.
Sandstorm. At third level.
They're going to cast magic missile because they know that will hit even in the sandstorm.
Hell yeah.
So that's going to be
Okay, maybe that's smarter.
3, 4, 5 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will be 11 plus 5 damage, so 16 damage to them. And they actually will target the horse. And that brings us to Zoraius.
Absolutely. Zoraius is going to come out of the tent and assess the situation really quickly.
Yep.
I'm waiting on a reply as well.
Oh.
From
who?
From Daniel. Okay.
My reply has been sent.
Okay, cool.
Do you
I think thank you, Daddy. As we're going to, I'm going to move over to the left about 15 feet and just fire 2 flail scorches over in that direction.
Okay. Go for it.
Can't.
The first one is a 15 to hit.
Misses.
The second one is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
All right. The first one missed. Second one hit. That's gonna be max damage. It's gonna be 14 points of force damage on the second hit. And then
Are you aiming for the rider or the horse?
I'm gonna go for the rider.
Okay. Got it.
And then I think that's gonna be my turn. I'm gonna stay out in the open.
Okay. With another legendary action, they're going to shoot down again at Aaren.
By chance, does this
That's a
constitute as
nat 1. If you
Never
guys
mind.
want to donate to me, you can put hashtag DM, and that would just go straight to me because I might need it.
And then I will ban you from our chat. I will ban you from this chat.
Yep.
Pirouetting in the sky like a ballerina.
Yeah, just swirling in the sky.
It's not that he's dodging, it's just the
Zoraius'
sandstorm.
turn. That brings us to Pepper, who will race over to Byron and hunker down and ask where Sly is. That brings us to Una. It is your turn.
Amazing. Let's see. I am going to, seeing all of this that's happening, goggles on. They just they're kind of just tired of the sand everywhere as they like lift their arm up, and then they just try to focus on that one spot where this horse is, this light is, as they kind of like start to chant to themselves in Elvish, and they're gonna fire a guiding bolt at this horse.
Go for it.
Oh yeah, like 26 or 25.
That
Yeah,
hits.
25 did. Okay. And then we go here. And this is radiant damage if it matters.
Got it.
It will be 27 radiant damage.
Damn. Okay. 27 radiant damage slams into the side of this horse as it lets out a neigh.
And this, just for flavor or whatever, it's just going to be like the kind of water off of Una's arm, kind of like congregates into the palm and shoots off in this like very like starry light.
Yeah, because it's like evaporating as it goes, so it like just sort of sparkles
right.
in the light. Got it. That
Yes.
brings us to Fable.
Also, on the next attack roll that anyone makes at it, it has advantage.
Okay. Fable.
Okay. I guess I'll get out of my tent. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'll move about 35 feet, so I want to still have Aaren be closer because he's stronger than me. But I do see him doing his little pirouettes, and I do have a comment on that. I've always wanted to see you dance, Aaren, but this was not the way. Here's some bardic inspiration. And then
You're like, you gotta hold it taunt. You gotta hold it taunt.
Spotting. You gotta turn your head. And then I'm just gonna do. I think I have learned. Does this guy looks like he's undead, right? Did you, or like ghostly or something like that? I'm just assuming he's a ghost rider. Maybe he's not.
You
I don't think we're able
sort
to
of
say
think,
that.
yeah,
He's not a flaming horse, right?
Yeah, I mean, you
Legally
see them.
distinct.
It's possible. It's up to you to decide that. I can't give you that information yet, unless you want to make a perception check this turn.
You know what? I'll just try the spell.
Okay, what's the spell?
Well, wait, hold on. Does he have... Okay, maybe actually I do need to do a perception check. Does he have ears?
Give me a perception check.
Okay, fine.
Does he have ears in a sandstorm?
14.
Right?
You're glancing. You can't tell. They have like this long gray
Can I tell you
hair,
I'm dead?
like flapping across. You think you might see like an ear hole?
Is that my action in the perception?
What is the spell you're trying to cast?
I was gonna cast command and just try to. I mean, technically it's not one of the commands, but I was hoping like grovel or something could get him to dismount. I don't know.
Sure. If you want to try that, you can try
Drop.
it. Okay. Well, you drop whatever you're holding. I don't know, whichever one. Yeah, grovel is they have the prone condition, so I assume that would mean they like fall off. I don't know. So
Work?
you know what? I also just love saying grovel to an enemy in combat. So let's just go with grovel. It's a wisdom saving throw if it is something that can affect him.
Okay, give me one moment. Double checking. Yeah, you do see that the target, you realize now as the spell does not work, this target is undead.
This thing isn't alive. I mean, it is, but it was dead before.
Okay.
A horse?
That brings us to its turn. It will soar. Let me just double check the movement speed. 90 feet. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60,
Aaren.
65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. It soars
Oh,
around
God.
the side.
Stay away from the
Aaren,
mouth.
I need you to give me a strength saving throw.
Now, is
The
his
DC
movement
is
halved?
going to be 16.
Is his movement halved because it's technically in a grapple state?
No, because the horse is strong enough to carry two
Oh,
people.
yeah, that makes sense. Hadouken! Oh no, Dukin! That's a 9.
Oh no.
You
But you have
go.
inspiration. Wait, does that work?
I think he used
Bardic.
it. He used
No,
the
I-
bardic.
You
Oh,
gave me
you just gave him more.
you gave
Yeah,
me
If you
another one.
want, yeah.
Yeah, go
if you
for it.
want to.
We're gonna do that, yeah. And
you're
then
needing a 7. That's a 4.
Oh well.
7, and you know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna spin another second win.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I only get 3 of them a day. It's all
You
right.
need
What's
a
2
3
of
or
them?
higher.
3 or higher, baby. Coming in hot.
Come
I
on.
got 4 for you right
Come
now.
on.
I'm calling it.
Here we go.
5. You
Yes.
managed to hang on as you just are swirling through the wind. Ah! Ah! As they circle on this side, let's see. It's gonna require. They have advantage on this perception check to spot Sly. Let's see.
No,
That's
they
gonna
don't.
be-
No, they don't.
They don't? Why is that?
I have my Cloak of Elven Kind on, so it would be flat if they had advantage.
It would be flat. Okay, that's fair. Give me one moment. That is going to be... And you rolled a 20... What for that? 28.
28.
Okay, give me one moment.
I'm under the cart, Your Honor. I'm laying flat. I'm thinking flat thoughts, George.
Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Pancake.
That is going
Paper.
to be... Okay. All right, let's see
Plywood.
what they roll. 27. They spot you. As a bonus action, they
But I
are
got a
going to
28.
cast bounty on you.
Wait, but I got a 28.
Wait, you got a 28?
Yes.
Oh, you had a 28?
Yes.
Jesus! I didn't hear that. I was like, it's 20 something. It's not 20. Jesus! All right, yeah, they do not see you. Holy crap!
I'm thinking flat thoughts, George.
Yeah, that's fair. Nope, they do not see you. In that case, then, they will instead. Let's see. They are going to. Exude an aura. Let me just check everybody. The distance here. That's gonna be. Okay. I would say everyone except for Fable, please make a wisdom saving throw.
I would love to.
Is this a spell by chance?
This is an ability.
I got a 19.
19, okay.
I got a 25.
19, 25.
I got an 8.
8.
Unless I can roll with advantage against spells.
This would not be a spell. This would be an ability.
Yeah, right there. It's fine.
I tried to get you in the fine print.
And then I gotta just roll for Byron. Byron, wisdom save. That's a 10. Byron. Oh, and let's see for Pepper. That's gonna fail. Pepper, Byron, and Zoraius, you are all frightened for the next minute. You can repeat the save at the end of your turn. You cannot physically move closer to them, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls against them until you make your save on that. The DC for that save is 16. So you can make those at the end of each of your turns. They do that as a bonus action. Next, as an action, they will fire once. You see them take careful aim down at you, Aaren, and they are going to attack you. This is going to be 1 moment. What? Do the thing. 1 second. It's not doing the thing. Okay.
Meets my brain every morning.
That will be. That is a 30 to hit, which is going to do 1d10 plus 4, 5 piercing damage. Wow, that's really low. Along with 16 necrotic damage. And I need you to make a dex saving throw. The DC is 16.
That's a dirty 20.
You see this shot, and the shot, as it fires, it's like aiming right for your head. And you dodge at the last second, it pierces into your shoulder, and you feel this like intense burning pain as the shot hits. And then they will take their second shot. That was their dead shot ability, by the way. And it did not work. And then 11 misses. Damn, that's not great. Okay, that is their turn. That brings us to Aaren.
Boy. Oh, boy. I'm still dangling. I'm dangling. I am going to... took away 44 hit points before I even got my next turn.
Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, except I'm almost dead. Let's see here. How much do I get back from this? D10. I will use my bonus action. Yeah, I gotta use this spell. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast a new spell, a wizard spell. Focusing my arcane energy, I'm going to cast Arcane Vigor on myself as I begin to magically heal my wounds.
Okay.
What do we use here? We use D10s, I believe. So that should be 2d10 plus spell casting. So it's going to be a whopping 12.
Okay.
Not great.
Is that your
But
action?
No, it's my bonus action. It's a bonus action spell. And then I'll use my action to take 2 more shots of my pistol.
Okay.
Oh, no. That's a 13.
13. That misses.
Gotcha.
And next the shot.
Firebolt. That's a natural 20.
Natural 20.
Let's go.
Got it. Roll damage on that.
That's 27 points of fire damage as I crank my pistol into overdrive.
Okay. You do this. It is a it's a like scorching round that you like load into your gun, right? For your firebolt? Are you like casting it through your gun?
I'm making a bullet essentially out of fire by casting firebolt.
You like load like a scorching round of like just with arcane energy, firing this off as the gun heat races up their body, scorching their arm. And it's the same arm that they're holding their gun in. And as they look down at you, you see their eyes are glowing this like intense green, and their face is masked in shadows as they have this like scowl that they're looking at you with, and it's almost frightening, but you manage to maintain your composure. With that, that brings us to they're going to take a legendary action, and they will lean down and aim at you, and you hear them speak. That doesn't belong to you. And they will fire. That is a 10. Dear God. Okay. They miss as you are continuing to dangle in the wind. That brings us to Sly's turn.
He doesn't even have a time to retort because the wind will blow away. Hey, you know what happened?
Yeah. Sly, it's your turn.
I am flat under the cart and going through my cards. There's only a few left, and I think I recognize this one. Would I be correct in thinking that this is the Pale Rider?
That is for you to decide. It certainly looks like it.
Yeah, pretty pale. He sure is riding. I'm going to pop up from the opposite side of the cart. And
so like over here?
Yes. Now that I've shimmied underneath, and I'd like to go ahead and shoot him again. This time, because I was successful in shooting him last time, I should have advantage for Vex Master Property. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's see if that even.
You're
works.
also hidden, so yeah.
That's a nat 20. I'm not gonna roll again.
Jesus!
Oh, let's go!
Roll
That's
your
my
attack.
girl. That's my girl.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
no- right. I don't remember the last time I've crit on an attack. I don't know how we do crit damage. But I'll roll the regular damage first.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, there's that. And then let me get my little sneak attack in here.
It already calculated the critical. That's great. So that was 17.
Okay. And then there's the sneak attack on top, which is another 10, so that's 27.
And that was the sneak attack. You have just 2d6 for your sneak attack, right?
4.
You have 4 d6 on sneak attack right now?
Yeah.
Okay, then go ahead and roll 4d6 again.
Okay. Ooh, that was better. That's 16 on top of that. So that's 26 plus
That
17.
is 26
God.
plus 17. 26 plus 17.
43.
34, thank you.
No, 43.
Oh, 43.
26.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 36, 43.
Yeah, don't take away that damage.
Okay, got it. And you're aiming for the rider, correct?
Yes.
Got it.
I know that the weaker they are, the easier it is to get them in the card, and he doesn't seem like one we can talk to. So I line up my shot, I take it. As soon as I do, I use my bonus action to hide again.
Okay. And you're using bonus action hide. Do you only have one attack per turn?
That's a great question, George. I've honestly never checked. Let me look. Yes, attacks per action 1.
Okay. All right. Did not realize that.
I'm just a little guy, honestly.
Just a little guy. Wait. Hold on. Seriously? Wait a minute.
Yes.
How is that
Literally
possible?
double check.
At level 8.
An extra attack.
Level 9, maybe? I don't know.
Let me double check.
Put me in a card, you'll get extra tech.
No, please!
You get
Stop
3 attacks.
joking like
You get
that.
3 extra attacks.
You literally
Put me
Pretty good.
Plus
You
booming
know-
blade. It's pretty
you know
sick.
that I'll cry on command, Daniel. Don't make me.
Yeah, but you'll be critting more often, so it balances out.
I'm just double checking. What the hell?
I'm just a little guy.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
1 second. Okay, yeah,
telling
that's
me we
weird.
can-
Are you playing 2024 or 2014?
2024, I believe.
Oh, okay. Then maybe that's why. All right. Fair enough. All right, that is your turn. You go ahead and hide. Make that stealth check for me.
Okay, that'll be an advantage because of my Cloak of Elvenkind. First one's a 29.
Jesus.
Yeah, so we'll go with the 29. I'm
Okay.
thinking flat thoughts, George. Flat thoughts.
Fair enough. Let's see. We will take a quick break. When we come back, we will continue our fight, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right after this. We'll just be gone for about 10 minutes, so don't go anywhere. Hang tight.
See you soon.
Searching our library of over 11,000 tokens easier than ever. You can search for the tokens you want by name. Then just click and drag to your actor and it's done. You can even set it to randomize color variants if you're feeling fancy. Token Browser is currently in beta, but it and our free library of tokens is available today for all Foundry version 13 users. And the full library of over 11,000 tokens is available to Adventure Tier patron supporters. Check it out today in Foundry or over at patreon.com/Forgotten Adventures.
Okay, a dragon's lair should be just up this way. All we have to do is climb up this mountain and be careful.
Oh, I'll grant you inspiration, my friend.
Wait, no!
Oh, that was my bad.
This video was made using the Frozen Lair battle map by Forgotten Adventures. You can find it in our FA Battle Maps module for Foundry, where you can create deadly avalanches with just the click of a mouse.
This is a sign to not ask your DM for a beach episode. They will give you a beach episode if you do, and you'll get hit on by a hot pirate lady, and then she'll take out 75% of your hit points, and then you'll get downed by her minions, and you'll get petrified and turned to stone while you're downed, and while that's happening, your rogue might just be in a coffin, drowning, while they're still alive. If you ask them for a beach episode, that might happen to you.
I don't like this conversation or this person, but I think I'm hiding it pretty well. I'm holding it together good.
You initially had come forward about the idea of the sanity arc in season 2. I was like, oh yeah, I'm totally up for it. And then I hit this wall that I never realized that I had never worked through about a family member of mine who passed away with Alzheimer's. And I was like, did not expect that when I was delving into the character and how we were going to approach this, that was something that was going to affect me. But and that's why I bring that up to say I appreciate how gentle you were with us in that negotiation and working around that and finding a way that we still got to tell that story. Yeah. And it was still emotional and powerful and gripping and satisfying. But there was no point that in dealing with something, dealing with so many horrific things that we deal with in our story, I never felt uncomfortable or like we pushed over any boundaries or anything like that.
To tell like the audience who's listening, like a little bit of this item, it was a cursed item that essentially once you attune to it, you slowly start losing memories. And the item is a memoir of your life. And the moment you attune to it, it fills with a complete detailed account of your life. And so the idea was that you start losing memories, but the memoir has all of your memories, but what you don't know is it's slightly changing them. And so initially our plan was like, okay, Daniel, Aaron's gonna start having memory issues and forgetting things. And then you hit that wall when you said, hey, can we not do this? Okay, so what I said instead is, these changes are happening. What's the effect of that on Aaren? And we started talking about it, and we started coming up with like this paranoia and this like irritability, or this thing of like sort of taking the worst from everybody because your memories are being twisted. But that way we just skipped the whole forgetting part. And then what I ended up doing is when we got to that moment and the party figured it out and they freed you from it, I then sort of backfilled in saying like, you see now his memories were being corrupted, they were being changed, he was relying on the book. And we didn't have to have you go through that whole thing that you didn't want to. We still got the story out.
And the way you were able to do it was so beautiful, and part of that was born out of scheduling, where we were down a player, and so you had us go through my character's memories and other characters' memories as well. But the way you were able to show how subtle this item was twisting everything that he had experienced prior, which is so masterfully done. It was so good.
You should know that Forgotten Adventures is a whole massive library of assets, maps, and tokens for you to use in your TTRPG games, and a lot of them are free. Let's see what they've added just this month. First up, we have 4 brand new Dragonborn tokens, all in many different colors, as well as new adventure tokens for monks, rogues, bards, and fighters, all with a desert theme. And desert themed tokens is exactly what we need because they actually also just released hundreds of new desert map assets like plants, rocks, and cave drawings, which is perfect for creating your ideal arid map, like this ominous cave map that they released this month, which makes me highly uncomfortable. All of these desert assets are part of their desert expansion pack, which you can find on their website. But me personally, I really wish we had more of the elven-themed forest maps like we explored early in Fears and Fortunes. And I'm wishing, but I don't have to because they are here. We have them. The Forest Town District, the Forest Town Arena, and the Forest Encounter Pack are all here, which means that we can finally go and explore the entire elven territory of the MaeLeFay Prynn or the Prynwood as we please. Kinda as we please. George, why are we in the arena? And that's all for this month. To see more of their content and to get your hands on it yourself, you can go to patreon.com/forgottenadventures, or you can go to forgotten-adventures.net. And if you want to check out some new streams, you can go to twitch.tv/forgottenadventures. We have a Wednesday night show and a Sunday morning show for you to fall in love with. In the meantime, I've been James, and thank you guys for your time.
We are back. Let's see. So, last we left off, we were in an intense combat. Let's see. Okay, getting some different music in here. Okay. You guys, so that was Sly's turn, who did a devastating amount of damage. That brings us to Byron. Before Byron goes, however, I would like a sleight of hand check from Fable.
What?
This is for your ability to tie the rags on people's heads.
Oh my god. What?
That's fine, except that I rolled a 3 plus 7 is 10.
Redo it.
No,
Okay.
You're lucky.
I'm lucky. That doesn't count.
Okay.
It's the way I don't. I swear to God. It's a plus 7. There, 19. Please.
19. Okay, very good. Okay,
Stay
very
wrapped.
good. Those are staying on nice and tight on everybody. That brings us to Byron. Byron will... Let's see. Byron, you're gonna... Double checking here. Okay, Byron is going to go ahead and cast Magic Missile again, because that's what makes the most sense here. They run to this side of the wagon, down here, and they will go ahead and cast that. That's going to be at second level. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 13 damage plus 4, so that is 17 damage. You see those bolts go off, streaking across the sky. That brings us to the Pale Rider will make another attack of opportunity. Yeah, they're gonna make another attack of opportunity on Aaren. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that is gonna be, let's see, 27 to hit. That's more like it. That will be 13 piercing damage.
Yeah, that hits, George.
Followed by 12 necrotic.
George, if you keep doing this, I'm gonna die.
Okay. Next up is Zoraius.
Okay. The excitement.
Oh, buddy. I think at this point, Zoraius is going to spend 35 feet of his walking speed, which is all of it, to close the distance between me and the rider.
35 gets you there. That puts
and
you
then
within. You're 40 feet from them.
That is good.
I know it doesn't look like 40
feet. Oh, wait,
feet.
no,
it's
I'm
they're
frightened.
40 feet
I
up.
can't approach.
Oh, you're right. You can't. Never mind. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm sorry, 35. You're right there.
I will just make 2 flail scorches at disadvantage.
Okay, go for it.
It eliminated a natural 20, but I get a natural 19 with the other one. That's 26.
Good. Nice. Roll the next one just in case.
Yeah. And then the next hit, that's a 12. So I got 1 hit.
All right, roll damage.
The pendulum swings from max damage to minimum damage. That is 5 points of force damage. And I need to roll a wisdom saving throw at the end of my turn for fear.
Okay, 5 damage. You said 5 damage total? Oh, damn,
Yep.
that was a 1 damage. That sucks. Okay.
With my wisdom save, I got a 19.
19, very good. Okay, so you overcome the fear after firing that hit. You see the hit hits them, and they, for one moment, like slump onto the horse, and then like pull themselves back up. And that brings us to, I believe they've only done 2 legendary actions, so they have 1 more. And we're just gonna
yell
focus
out
on
after that
Aaren.
hit. Aaren, are you okay?
No!
16 to hit, I believe, misses.
What?
That misses.
Okay, they fire and miss Aaren as Aaron's holding on. That brings us to Pepper. Pepper is going to get close to Sly. Do you think you can reach her?
Yeah. Why?
I'm just making sure. I'm trying to help. As she's like hunkering down beside you. By the way, your mom can see you because your mom always knows where you are. Just
yeah,
so
I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, she knows all your hiding spots.
That's so
I'm
cute.
thinking flat thoughts, and it's like as soon as I think pancake, I turn over and she's looking right at me. And I go, okay, no, it's really helpful actually. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, I can make it.
Okay. I believe in you, sweetie.
Thanks, Mom.
Get
down!
You have essentially bardic inspiration. It's a D6. Your mom's not a bard. It's just momic inspiration, is what it is. So that brings us...
that's real. That's real.
Yeah.
That brings us to Una. It is your turn.
Drinking this decanter of endless water, they take it apart, take it away from their lips. And they
You take it away from your lips. Your lips, by the way, are just covered in sand sticking to the water. So you have like a sand goatee right now.
This is getting a little bit out of hand. And then they wipe their lips, and then they lift up their hand, and they're gonna fire their guiding bolt at this horse again.
Go for it.
Rolling to hit. Okay, yeah, we're good. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. Let's see.
I've never seen guiding bolt hit so many times in my life.
Are you used to watching Shadowheart cast it?
I'm used to watching. Honestly, I've seen guiding bolt hit, like miss in most campaigns I run. It's not just Shadowheart. I think it's a curse on all clerics. You blast this horse. You see the horse, the light on it flickers as it looks like it's badly hurt. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Well, then again, the next attack has advantage against it, and then as it hits, is there a way that I could do? No, I guess I can't do that. No, okay, never mind. You're good. You're good. That's it. As they just like go back to the decanter and drink more, you see that every time that they've been using their spell. It looks like Una has gotten like weaker with each shot, and they just keep drinking from this decanter. They are just it's kind of like they're slumped over and they dry out after every spell.
It's bad too, because as you like are trying to dump it on you, the wind is like blowing it away.
Blowing it
like,
away from
1 out of every 10 drops hits you.
Yeah. Please, come on, if you could just. Is this a me problem or is this what a sandstorm is? This is awful. Sandstorms are awful.
This brings us to Fable.
For the record, I love Shadowheart, but I will roast her still.
Oh.
I shouldn't be saying anything because I'm just a catgirl bard and I can't do a whole lot, but I would like to move within range, probably about close to kind of where Una is, sort of.
30 feet gets you there.
That's fine. I will not use my other 10 feet.
They would still be 40 feet away from you.
Great. I see Aaren bleeding more than I'm used to seeing him bleed, so I don't like that. I would like to use my bonus action, send some shimmering healing sparkles his way, and you know, I've never seen him bleed this much. I'm gonna cast it at a higher level, because why not? Oh my god. That's a lot of dice. 23 healing.
Wow.
Please stop bleeding, Father. And
That's
then,
our healer. That's our healer.
That's our healer. And then I'm gonna send some evil, sparkly damage wisps at the. I'm gonna cast Starry Wisp, my cantrip.
Okay.
As my action, it's +7 to hit. 22 to hit.
That hits.
She.
Yeah, should I roll at advantage?
Damn.
Do I have to roll at advantage, or can the
Push
next
that
person?
crit.
Okay. Sorry. Oh, it's 8 to 25 to hit.
Okay.
It's gonna be yep, 7 sparkly damage.
7 sparkly damage. Got it. Okay.
It's radiant, if that does anything to a undead guy.
That brings us to their turn. Good
I
news,
will
they
say,
got their dead shot back.
Nobody has disadvantage on perception against him, right? Because he's now he's lit up too.
Yeah, he's already lit up. To be fair.
Okay, cool.
The disadvantage would have been from the sandstorm, but you and your mask have successfully negated that. But it is their turn. They saw that healing. And Sly, you're still hidden.
Wait, what do you mean they saw it? I'm just a cat girl.
They will.
Sorry, Una, I'm standing right next to you.
You're good.
Yeah, you are standing next to Una, and Una's done a lot of damage. They are going to attack Aaren once. That will be 14. Dear Lord, guys, what the fuck? 14 misses. They will then attack Una with their dead shot. 29 to hit.
Jesus, was that a nat 20?
No. Nat 20 would have been a 32.
Okay. Okay. It hit.
You take
11
piercing.
And as a reaction, I'm going to use Wrath of the not a Wrath of the Storm. Is that what it is?
It's Wrath of the Storm.
Yeah. So I'll use my reaction to have them roll for a Dex saving throw of 15, or they take 2d8.
Okay. Dex save of 15. I'll tell you what. You also have to make one of those saves. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Just making sure. Yes. It's a Dex save 16 for them. So they'll roll their Dex save, which is going to be.
Mine?
Yep.
I got a 16 as well.
A 16. All right. Damn, you're okay. That is going to be.
So if that's the case, with the save, they take half of this. So they're going to take.
I still have to roll theirs. 1 sec.
Oh, okay.
That's a Jesus. That's a 7.
Woo!
So they miss, or they mess up, so they take the full
6 damage.
6 damage. Got it. Oh my God, you guys are seeing a DM die in real time. The next thing they're going to do is action surge, and then they will attack Aaren, because Aaron's the one who's right on top of them, shooting them. That is going to be
silly little guy in there.
19 to hit.
Gotta be a silly little guy.
I will cast shield.
You son of a bitch. Let's see. They will cast, or they will fire again with their next attack. 26 to hit.
That hits.
You cast shield. You deflect the first shot, and then the second shot hits. That is going to be 13 piercing damage, followed by 15 necrotic damage. How's Aaren doing?
Not too good.
I lost exactly all the health that I just got back. I was like, all right, I can do barely hanging on.
With that,
Don't have a lot of those spell slots, Aaren.
I'm leaking.
they will they look down at you and see that you are hanging off still going. That's very upsetting to them. Give me a strength saving throw.
Oh, okay. That's a 17.
17. You feel the wind blowing on you. You're holding onto the chain. You're holding onto your mask that's covering your eyes from getting just sand shredding against you. You can feel your skin just as you're moving through the air, because they're going to actually move this turn as well. You're moving through the air, but also as you're doing so, the sand is like very abrasive against your scales. Of everybody here, you're the most resilient against that, but you can feel like that friction burn of the sand going across your scales. As they will move, they will continue to move. Let's see, that's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. They are actually going to go straight up. And so they fly this way a little bit and head straight up. That is going to put them up at 130 feet. One moment. 130 feet. And then that is their... Actually, no, last thing they'll do... She will, as a bonus action, mark you, Aaren, as her bounty. Since she can't find Sly. That is their turn. That brings us to Aaren. It's your turn.
Okay. How's the horse looking?
Not great.
All right. I'm going to fire out a dragon's breath at the both of them.
Okay.
So they both need to make a DC 14 deck save.
To do that, you would have to remove the mask over your face. That's shielding your eyes and stuff. You're like bundled up.
Sure.
You pull that off. You let out this dragon's breath. I'm going to say they have disadvantage on the deck save since they're tethered to you. That is going to be... It's a deck save, right?
Yeah.
It's 19. Or 19. So 19, I believe they save. And the horse will also make a deck save. disadvantage. That's a 9.
Okie dokie. So then the horse takes 7 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then the rider takes 7 halved.
The horse had exactly 6 hit points, thanks to the damage Una did. So the horse suddenly vanishes out from beneath them. You guys see as Aaren flies up this screech of light, the sand and wind and darkness obscuring them. You just see this ball of light head up into the sky and then go dark as the horse vanishes. Give me one moment. And instead, we have our actual Pale Rider now falling through the sky. As they do, Aaren, you see them falling with you. They cock their gun again, aiming it at you. Oh, you have another action, right?
I'm not done. Yeah,
I was just realized. Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
No, you're good. I will bonus action activate my wings, and then I am going to detach my grapple from them and fly away 30 feet and take another shot at them as they're falling. This is awesome. You release your wings, and so because there is sort of a glow to them, a light glow, you guys all see this like purple glow in the sky as Aaren lets out these wings. Get the right shade. There we go. You see this like purple glow in the sky as Aaren lets out these wings. And the chain is still tethered. You go to aim as you let out these wings, and that like purple light radiates from you. You see them hanging by the chain that you were hanging from them on, and they point their gun at you. You point your gun at them, and then you see the mask, that like black mask of smoke and green eyes fade away. And you see this visage of dried, rotten skin clinging to the face of a woman with hair flowing backwards as she looks at you and says, Aaren? And you recognize for that moment Anna. Grace, do you want me to share this right now? Or is this just something you were sharing with me? Okay, cool. One moment. I want to give you a visual because this is really cool.
I think you should share it. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, share a
One
visual,
second. One
please.
second.
This
I'm
is
on it.
cruel and unusual punishment.
Yeah, we do not deserve this. We either get a level up or we get art, okay? You have
1
two
second.
choices, George. 2.
Okay. Grabbing it.
I'm all hydrated out. I can't take any more trumpets, George.
You can't.
I know, I'm so hydrated. My body's not used to this.
Meanwhile, Una dying of dehydration.
That visual
1
kills
second.
me.
Everything is struggling right now. Okay. I'll just put it on this
George
screen
doesn't kill us in
instead.
combat, just in real life from overhydration.
Right.
What you see.
Whoa. Hey now.
Hold on. The audience can't see it.
They can't see. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
What you see is this. Looking back at you.
Rad.
I'm guessing Grace may have drew
Aaron's
this
face
while
right
we were
now?
fighting. Yeah, they may have drawn
Aaron's
this right
face is
now.
everything.
That's insane. I'm so scared.
Yeah, let me just give
I'm
zoom
not
ins.
okay.
This is what the players saw when I brought it up on screen before the audience could see it. They just saw
It was
this.
truly a jump scare.
Aaren, what do you do in that moment?
With that brief moment, he can't bring himself to pull the trigger. So instead, he goes to try to make another chain attack to catch them before they fall to their death.
Go ahead, roll for it.
That's a 22.
That hits. You
And I just
grapple
have it
onto them just
wrap
in
around their
time,
wrists.
and you sort of pull them, and they still aiming the gun at you. You see them cock, decock it, and then as they're pulled towards you, grab onto you as you come soaring out of the sky. And you guys just see this purple light hit into a sandbank. You guys are out of combat.
Aaren!
Yeah, we have to shout because we're so far away.
Yeah. I just go rushing off in his direction.
I'm
let's go that
sprinting
way.
over there.
You guys sprint in that direction, and you see the Pale Rider. And for context,
This is crazy.
Oh.
Whoa. Dude, why did I shoot the horse? Oh, there's not a good choice ever.
good news, just for your knowledge. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
What?
Don't worry about it.
I'm sure it's just in another plane. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's what George was gonna say.
You guys race over. Aaren, how do they find you and Anna?
I think they're in the sand. I assume both pretty tired from trading blows back and forth.
Yeah.
But he like crawls through the sand, still he doesn't even care about his injuries as they're tearing open more, and just takes his hat off. And just in his eyes, he's just that young boy again. And the only thing he can think to say first is, howdy. It's been a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, it has. You've grown.
Yeah, you still kick ass.
Yeah. Thanks. You too.
I think all of his weapons are on the ground. He's not even focused on that, and just I need to give you my condolences. Actually.
Condolences.
Man by the name of Lucian.
Yeah.
Came to
They
know him.
walk over and they inspect the gun in your hand. Is that where you got this from?
Yeah. Fortunately, he's in a similar situation as you.
You see their eyes racing for a moment. Around that time, Sly, you said you were coming towards them? You race up, and as you do for a moment, they pull out their gun again, aim it at you, and then you see them momentarily pause but they don't lower the gun.
I step in between.
At the
What are
Seer?
you doing? What are you doing?
Sorry. Sorry.
That's my daughter.
Hi, I'm Sly. You look familiar. Aaren, is that?
This is my old mentor. Kip. This is the Seer. Sly.
New Seer. Different
New Seer.
Seer.
Nice to meet you.
It's really nice to meet you too. I'm so sorry about your horse.
Oh. Silver Storm. She's fine.
Oh, that's a really cool name. Mine's that one right there. The one with the sharp face. That's Chomper.
Axebeak?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why have you been following us?
I felt you moving through the desert. It's the first thing I felt in a very long time.
I see. You must know my grandma.
Briefly.
I'm so sorry.
Why
and
sorry?
Lucian? Well, I was gifted a bunch of things by someone who meant a lot to me, who means a lot to me. And some of your belongings were in there.
They look at Aaren from Lucian.
Yeah.
If you got them from Lucian, they were his. Me and him parted a long time ago.
Well, this is a newer occupation for me. I'm trying to find a better way to... I don't know, I guess I'm just trying to figure out what would make you feel more at peace.
More at peace.
Maybe, I don't know, closure? Something that would not make you feel nothing?
I wouldn't. I don't even know where to begin. You said Lucian was in a similar situation to mine.
It depends. Where was the last thing you remember happening before you started feeling numb?
My last living memory was hunting down a target for a client. I was paid to hunt down a target and eliminate them, no questions asked. I didn't know it was the Seer. We came face to face, traded blows, and next thing I knew it, I was dead. I heard her mutter something, and all I remember after that for the longest time was running, hunting, chasing. I saw her a few times after that. She needed my help, hunting things, pursuing, tracking. I don't know how long ago that was, though. Maybe. They look up at the sky. One moment. It's got to have been at least 20 years, I guess.
Yeah. She's found a way to use illusion, too. Trapping him.
They look at you, Sly.
I didn't.
It's not her fault. The more we keep finding out about her grandmother, the more the way that she would use people, souls, as tools.
You're saying he's in one of those cards now?
Yes.
I'm sure he's fine with it. He was always proud to work for the Seer. I guess now I kind of have an idea of, as she looks at her own skin, I guess now I have a bit of an idea of what he went through.
But things change. I felt regret. I was there.
As Sly turns to leave, Zoraius is going to follow her.
Listen, we're out here because we need to find out more of what this deck actually is and what it's capable of. And to right as many wrongs as we possibly can along the way.
Sounds like you'll need a tracker. They think for a moment, turning away from you. I'm not against being put back in that deck, but I need something first.
What is it? What is it?
I never meant to go after the Seer. The people who hired me set me up. I want their name. I want their name, and then I will take care of the rest. And once it's done, you can put me back in the cards.
Consider it done.
They offer their hand out to you.
I think he goes to try to hug them.
As they do you like grab their hand and like pull them close?
Yeah, and just try to bring them.
They go, and this is like and you've had this handshake with Anna before. This is like that closing a deal handshake. And they go, and as you grab their hand, they grab your wrist to like, you know, like, yes, we're in agreement. And you suddenly pull them in for this hug, and Anna stands still, sort of surprised by this.
Sorry, it's been a long time, and I've lived a lot of years full of regret for the way I've left a lot of things.
I can
I
understand
can't change the past, but I'm gonna do everything I can to do right by you, I swear.
I appreciate that. You're always a good kid. Glad to see you made it on your own.
And you were always a good mentor. Who overpaid me for jobs. Because you knew I needed the money to take care of everyone.
You were worth it. This is your crew?
Yeah, it's my little family I got going on. Listen, you can go back in the cards if you want, but if you would like a night by the campfire.
I'm not going into the cards until I get this name.
Okay, then. Campfire it is.
They nod to that. The sandstorm dying down around you as it's finally passed. They approach your guys' camp. You guys are clearing off dust and sand from everything. Una, you still have sand like caked onto your face.
Pouring water on it. Trying to wipe it.
Yeah.
Okay.
When Sly walked away earlier, Zoraius would have followed after her and called out, Sly, wait. What's up?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Sorry. No, nothing. Everything's fine. And every card is different. And sometimes you kill them when they're alive, and it makes people upset. And sometimes you don't kill them when they're alive, and that will make some people upset. And sometimes you leave them alive, and then that will make some people upset. And then other times, stranger, you want to guess something that's really, really fun? Sometimes you just won't catch them, and you know what that does? It makes people upset. So here I am trying to tell a ghost that it's gonna be okay. Just get back in the prison cell in a 2-dimensional way, while they're telling me that he would have liked it in there.
Una would like to
Be
immediately
okay with
walk into this situation and just ask, is there sand on my face, Sly? Do you see any?
Let me check.
Did I
And
miss
she
any?
immediately turns and starts like gently patting and rubbing your face off of sand, but she like flashes her gaze over to you, Zoraius. So like you know what's going on in her head right now, but she switches gears to focus on Una. I think I got it. It looks completely.
Ow.
I know.
It
I'm
hurts.
sorry. I know it's gritty and it's a lot. I know. I'm so sorry.
Of course, and it gets everywhere. Sorry, Una.
Give yourself
Did
negative
you just make
inspiration.
that up?
Banned
Right
from the
there?
chat. Unmodded.
Alrighty, guys. I've really enjoyed this season.
All right.
He walked into the desert and never
It's okay. We could use someone with those skills, and
Sly.
yeah.
It's speculative. People tell each other, or they tell themselves things that they want to believe to make themselves feel more comfortable all the time. Maybe she just needs to tell herself that Lucian would be okay with it, so that she doesn't feel bad about it. But we can't know for sure. You knew Lucian towards the end. And that speaks a lot more than Lucian when she knew him.
Yeah, I guess. I just wish I wasn't carrying around everybody's ghost in my pocket.
Guys, I just dropped my decanter. Do you guys see it?
Yeah, I got it. I got
It
it.
should be
And
somewhere
she'll like
around here.
drop down to the ground and start looking again.
It's
A
gotta
harsh
be-
switch of gears.
It's gotta be. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Sorry.
there it is. And I'll hold on. Wait, don't touch it. Don't touch it. I will desand this for you. And then she
Oh,
just
I'm
kind of like shakes
thirsty.
it around.
Please.
Okay. Sorry. Hold on. Okay.
I
And
think
then
Aaren
gives-
kind of rushes by everyone without looking and goes to his tent area.
Okay. And there you
Oh,
go.
is that another sandstorm? Guys, did you feel that?
No, it's okay.
It could
It's
be
not
another
sandstorm.
sandstorm.
It's not,
Everybody
it's not.
stand up.
I'm gonna. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. Okay. Can we camp for the night? Can we just rest and then try again in the morning?
I don't think we should. I think we should keep going.
We're gonna need our rest, Una.
We don't need rest. We need to get out of this hellish place that's ruining everything. Look at the way that Sly feels right now. Do you want that for our Seer? I sure don't.
Una, it's not.
And Aaren just held on for dear life to only find that the next ghost is his. It's there. This isn't good for any of us, and I guess, Fable just hates it out here.
Una, it's been 2 days.
It's been
We
too
have
long.
Weeks ahead of us. And we're gonna go slower
What?
if we don't rest.
Weeks? What do you mean weeks? Nobody said weeks.
Okay.
No,
I'm
we had
gonna
a,
start
we had a
fire.
meeting about this. We charted it all out at the house. and-
There's
I'm
about
starting
2 more
a fire.
days of travel until you reach the oasis. And then
Oh.
after,
There's
2
2
more
more
days to reach the
days.
oasis. But the oasis is still very much the desert. I need that
Yeah,
to be
I was gonna
clear.
say we're not going to get out. We're not going through the desert. We're going into the desert. To
Yeah,
get
you get to
somewhere.
the desert, you
And
will
then we're
then be
gonna be
spending
staying
weeks
there.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I would like to go over to Aaron's tent and ask about the 2 days left, like confirming that you said that there were 2 days.
Of travel.
Yeah, I think you walk in and you just see Aaron's going to collect the tinder boxes, but he's just silently kind of weeping over
2 days.
Oh.
Oh.
Hmm.
Were you? Aaren, were you? Were you? Weeping? Like sobbing, weeping?
Yes, Una, what is it?
Well, I was just actually wondering how long this was going to take because we all said that it was going to take that long, but then no, that's oh no.
Una, we will get there when we get there.
When we get there. But when is that? We've been out here for so long. We need to go. Can you tell them that we should go?
Get out.
I'm not going to get out. We can't get out of this desert. We need to go to the
I mean,
oasis.
get out of my tent, Una, not now. Not now.
Aaren. Thanks for nothing. They'll walk out.
Aaren? Are you all right?
If I had come back, maybe I would have known that she wasn't there. Maybe if I had come back, I would have known that your mother had her in a card this whole entire time. All the years. Right next to us. All those years right next to Lucian. He didn't know where she was. When he died, he left a letter and he asked for us to look for her. And she never told them.
You see this pain across Pepper's face. And they sort of slump down. I'm guessing you might be like lowering yourself to the ground, might be sitting. She slumps down and sort of just holds themselves. Aaren, it's probably my fault. Zio was down here maybe 3 years before she passed. And then when she came up there, she was so busy. I don't think she had the time, but all those years, I'm sorry, Aaren. It's my fault.
It's not, because all those years she knew. And she never told us.
She knew for 3 years and then she was dead. I sat on those cards for 20 years. And I would have sat on them for 60 more. If Sly hadn't opened them. I didn't know, Aaren. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. We can't change the past. We can't. But what I do know is that we are still paying for your mother's sins. And I'm afraid that she's still not done with us.
What do you mean?
And all the time that I've been studying this, and I've been going over everything in my head, I can't shake the feeling that she's still there in those cards, and she has some other plan. And I'm afraid of what happens when we do learn the truth about these cards and what they're capable of. If Theo is truly going to let it go. Because she took control of our daughter one time. And what would happen if she took control again when our daughter has full control of the cards? I'm angry. I'm upset. Because this is the way that I found out that somebody I cared about passed. This is the way that I found out. I can't change that. But I am damn sure gonna try to fix it. Sly is not gonna suffer for anyone else's sins. They're gonna be free from this to make their own choices, and we will carve that path for them no matter what.
I know you're upset. And I'm with you. We will make sure Sly gets to make their own choices, but You can't put the blame for all this on Theo or on yourself. Theo always intended for me to take the deck, and I shirked that responsibility.
But there's no guarantee you would have had us. We are where we're supposed to be at the proper time and the proper place, with the tools that we have and the friends that we have. Intentions or not, I can't speak for it. I can only go based on their actions. And their actions have left cause for concern as we try to right these wrongs.
It was never easy for her.
I know. It was never easy for any of us.
Maybe I don't know.
It's all right.
She,
I know it's a lot too.
She wanted me to be ready, but at the same time, she wanted me to be ready, but at the same time, the day she died, she told me to never open that box, and maybe she was ashamed of the things she wasn't able to fix. I don't know what to think now.
I understand. And maybe in some way, shape, or form, we'll be able to ask those questions or have answers to them. Right now, I don't have the space in my heart to try to figure that out.
I understand.
What Sly does. Sly does. And I know they'll make the right choice.
Pepper.
And I know they need you right now, too.
Hugs you. But I need you. And they hold on to you. And as you guys share this moment, what is Sly going through right now?
I think that the previous conversation was very telling of how she feels, constantly switching gears dramatically between feeling something and then turning it off so she can take care of something else or someone else. Always. It's either a ghost or it's one of her friends or it's the king or it's overwhelming and never ending. And it feels like she's running as fast as she can towards something. But every single step, there is something wrapping around her ankle and just tripping her up and holding her back and clawing at her skin. And there's no way to get forward. She feels like she's running in place. And I think she's just sitting on one of those sand clumps looking at Chomper as she takes some warmth from the fire, but her eyes keep sliding over to Kip, the Pale Rider. Yet another spirit anomaly. Each one is so different, and each one requires so much nuance that it feels like as soon as Sly gets any purchase under her and like starts feeling like confident in what she can do and what she wants as a seer, there's a curveball. And here's the latest curveball staring her in the face. And she is holding Lucian's card in her hand in this moment as she looks over at Kip.
Give me perception.
Okay. That's a 24.
You glance over and you see Kip approaching you.
I slip Lucian's card back into the inner pocket of my sash.
They sit down on a rock across from you. Sorry.
4?
I came here to kill you.
Oh, that. Nope, don't worry about that. That is a regular occurrence. It'd be a very weird week if a spirit didn't try to kill me. In fact, you might be one of my favorites because you stopped.
Tell you the truth, I don't even know why I started. But, yeah, I'm glad.
Wait. Like you felt compelled?
I don't know. I think it was just the feeling of feeling something again. When I came to, I was out in these sands. There was no seer to tell me what to do. There was no bounty. There was no one around, and I just sat. I let the sand and the sun just pass over me. Honestly, the most content I felt in a long time. But, yeah.
You're the only person who hasn't gone mad, who can and will tell me about what my grandmother was really like as a seer.
They were, I respected them. I mean, I respected the idea of them back when I was doing mercenary work alongside Lucian. Lucian had his... Did he ever tell you about the prison?
Yeah, I'm intimately familiar with the prison.
Yeah. After that, his work with the Seer became more personal, I guess, more demanding.
Yeah.
I didn't see much of him anymore, and I decided a change of pace was in order, so I moved south here. That's where I met Aaren, but I didn't come to really respect your grandmother. Didn't really come to respect them until I met them in person. Until they took me down. I don't blame them for that. Whether or not I knew I was going after them, I was completely willing to finish the job. She turned out to be stronger than I was. After that, my interactions with her were brief. But what I saw behind her eyes was steel. Cold, precise. I would be summoned, I'd be given a name or a location or an object, and I would find it, and they would be ready to act on it. The intel they gave me was always good. Every job we did together worked out. Not so different from myself or Lucian. But I guess war does that to people, you know? You either get forged by the fire or it destroys you.
I think that I'm very glad we didn't have to kill each other today. But I forgot to remind you, because I know time works differently wherever it is you go. We're not in a war. I'm just trying to do some good.
That's why people like me go to war, kid. We go to war so the generation after us can go to school, so the generation after them can learn the arts. I'm glad things are easier for you. But once you've been through the shit, you don't leave it. You carry it with you everywhere you go.
You see, yeah, that's that thing. Lucian had that too. I don't believe you, and I kind of call bullshit. Take a shower. You can wash the shit off. I can make a better way. I'm going to. You don't have to believe me. No one kind of really believes me, and I'm getting that now. But you don't have to sit and shit for your immortal forever. I'm not going to let you do that.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, beans.
Come on, you've been doing good at them.
That's a 19, but I'm going to push it.
Boost it.
It's a literal 1. Okay, so that's a dirty 20.
For a while.
I don't think any of us, me, Lucian, Mercy, I don't think we would have said no to finding a better life, but It's hard once you know that this world we live in, this idea of safety and security and kindness is it's unique. It takes a lot of effort to make, and it breaks very easily. So yeah, I want a better eternity, but how long could a better one last? Until something happens and you need people like me or Lucian or Mercy or the Seer all over again.
Well, I can't say when the world's gonna need another Seer. But as for you and your eternity, I hear the whole shtick is that it kind of lasts forever. And from what I hear, and from what I know of Aaren, you've earned it. So with all due respect, for which I have a lot, I'm not asking your permission to help you. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Well, you got brass, kid, I'll give you that.
Yeah, maybe one day it'll be steel.
Lucian was a friend of yours then?
Yes, he was.
I can see why he liked you.
Now, hold on. I didn't say that. And honestly, we should actually kind of break that down. Was he like open to like liking people in this kind of, she kind of starts going off on a bit of a rant, sharing her apple slices with Chomper as a new light has kind of clicked on. She gets to talk about Lucian to someone who knew him, not just someone who was like, I'm sorry he's not here. And I think she's going to take that opportunity at its fullest.
What is there a specific question you want answered tonight, or do you want to fade out on this?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd fade out on this. She just wants to talk.
That's fair.
Fade out on happy. Daniel?
Got something?
Daniel?
It's something sad, isn't it?
I would like to go see Fable.
Oh no.
I have another thing that I'm doing.
I know that Zoraius also has another thing, so that's fine, guys. We started a little bit late. It's okay. I'm not shutting us down right away. So we'll start with. Let's start with. You know what? The three of you roll for initiative.
Mine's
Zoraius.
Hell yeah.
I'll go last. I'll go last.
You'll go last. Okay.
Boys, wait, please.
I'm just going to do it whenever Aaren comes up.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So we will start with Zoraius then. Zoraius, what would you like to do?
Fable, when you enter into your tent, on this like wooden stool that is kind of resting at the bottom, kind of acting as a table, you see a bottle of red wine with an orange ribbon tied around it, as well as a small note. Zoraius is not in the tent.
Well, I gotta know what that note says. I'm gonna peek.
When you open the letter, it reads, Fable, I don't assume you've had time to appraise that diamond necklace, but it is far from tenfold that I offered, so I will pay back what I owe you as I can. I think I saw you drinking this once. I hope you enjoy it.
Oh. Fable's got a little smirk on her face as she touches the diamond necklace that she is wearing. And I think she's not gonna open it yet. She doesn't want to drink it alone. She's gonna just start doing her evening routine for now. But she'll oh, you know what I will do? I'll send a little message. You'll just hear Fable's voice in your head. And she says, "Thank you. Looking forward to future payback."
And Zoraius just smiles as he turns over in his cot and prepares to go to sleep.
Adds
Okay,
bottle
Daniel.
of wine to my inventory.
Daniel, as you're holding Pepper for that hug, when that happens and you guys are about to stop embracing each other, Una's gonna walk back in and just say, Aaren, I just talked to Fable, and I learned that thanks for nothing isn't actually a thank you. It's actually a remark that I shouldn't have said, and I just wanted to say that I just think that there could be a way past this, but I shouldn't have said that to you. And I saw that you were crying, weeping, sobbing in the corner, and I just thought that
Do you have the bag of holding?
I have the. Yeah.
No, I have that
Nope.
one.
No,
You
I
know who
don't.
does?
Sly does. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that
Alright.
is that it? Is that all that you?
I think as he's walking out, he puts a hand on his shoulder and he just says, "We will talk once you've come a bit more to your senses and gotten some water in you. Then we'll talk."
See, that's the thing. I've gotten tons of water in me, and it just doesn't seem to
And
work.
then he walks
The more
right
that
out.
I'm out here, the more that I. Well, where are you going? We're not done.
And then so then instead he'll head to Sly as they're there by the campfire with Kip.
I toss a half of an apple to you as you approach.
Appreciate it. Do you, rumor has it that you have the bag of holding?
Mm-hmm.
I would like my sword back.
Sure. And she's looks visibly surprised, but she reaches in and immediately pulls it out to hand it to you.
And I think take the bite of the apple, take the sword. All right. I'm going to spend the night at the top of this dune. I'll be back.
You want to elaborate on that, or is that all I get?
It's just an old technique Kip taught me before you go into battle.
Okay.
A warrior's mind must be as sharp as their weapon.
So you don't hug before warrior's mind rituals anymore?
He gives you a
Generally
big
not,
old
no.
hug, swings you around, tosses you up in the air just a little bit, brings you back down,
Okay. All right.
and then just... We got this.
Yeah, of course. Never a doubt in my mind.
I don't believe you.
Okay, Mr. Warrior's ritual. And I eat the other half of the apple.
And I think he'll open up a mental link with you. And he just says, no matter what, we'll find a way forward. And
You
we'll
take a
carve that
step,
path
I'll
for
take
you.
a step.
I love you, kiddo.
I love you too. Don't fall off that dune.
And as he goes to walk away, he will attune to Loyal Edge and begin to speak to his blade and say, Luthmail, we need to have a conversation, a long one.
Yes?
I think he just kind of plants the sword in the sand and just sits down on his knees. I'm not at my full potential. I'm not strong enough in the ways that I need to be to protect the ones that I want to. And I've failed. And I'm sure other warriors have wielded you and they failed too. But I need to see this story through to the end. Because it's not just the Brentwood. It's not just the Crenshaw Aces. There's so many dangers out there. So I think we should get stronger together.
You say this, and you feel the sword sort of like hum, and magic in it starts to move, and you can sort of feel this connection forming with it. I would like that. And that is where we will leave off for today. We will pick up next week. We are not going to be here this Sunday for Defenders of Phandelver. Normally they play on Sunday. This Sunday we are taking a break, so you won't be seeing us. Well, you might be seeing us on Sunday, but not for Defenders of Phandelver. We'll see. We're working on something. We'll see. But you will definitely see us here next Wednesday for the next episode of Fears and Fortunes, and then we will be back on the 26th for Defenders of Phandelver, followed by the 29th, where we'll have another episode of Fears and Fortunes, followed by a week-long break, and then we'll be back for the, I believe it's the 12th? Yeah, it's the 12th for our season finale of Fears and Fortunes. There are only 3 episodes left. They now have a request from Kip, aka Anna, aka the Pale Rider, to go and find whoever hired them. And they also have so many secrets to unlock. And now Aaren has a weird conversation with a sword to continue while Una tries to figure out how they're going to manage in the desert. So lots to see, lots that still needs to happen. Thank you all for watching. Please give your support to the show by telling people about it, checking it out on YouTube, subscribing, things like that. We'd really appreciate it. And of course, show your love to the amazing people at Forgotten Adventures who made all of this possible, including our wonderful battle map that we were on. This battle map, let me just show you guys something about it. This beautiful battle map. Sorry, Kip, I gotta move you out of the way. This wonderful battle map has these really cool features where I can zoom out like this, and I can go ahead and do things to switch it up. So let's say we need some ruins in here. I just need to double click. Yeah, there we go. Now we got ruins surrounding the place. Or here we got like some kind of shrine. Or yeah, tons of things we can do. Oh, or we could have just a little small oasis. Maybe this is a mirage that
No.
Maybe it's real.
Come on, it's gotta be real.
Where were those ruins I was looking for to hide behind from the storm?
So lots of things you can do, all thanks to Forgotten Adventures. So and once again, you can also get all the tokens that we use for our main characters over at their where is it?
Alternate color schemes.
Yeah, you can get those tokens over at Forgotten Adventures, where they're available in all sorts of different colors. We will show those off next week. And yeah, that's over at patreon.com/Forgotten Adventures. Thank you all for watching.
Show the grace art. Show the grace art.
Oh, the grace art. We want to show the grace art one more time. Actually,
I need to see it.
I found something really cool to do with the grace art. I don't have something to do with this grace art yet. I'll get to that later. But wonderful art. Thank you again, Android Grace. Not to mention the amazing art we got in the middle of the session of Anna, aka the Pale Rider. And yeah, speaking of that art, we have something really cool. We've updated our end credits, so I will go to those now. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Woo! Good night. Bye, y'all.
Fear is how it starts. Unsure what you'll find. It could tear you apart. You take a leap of chance. You break your mother's oath now. Macabre is the dance. And set free all the ghosts. Will a card save us here? Will it spell out our dooms? Only one thing is clear. We face fears and fortunes. Fears and fortunes, the cards don't ever lie. There's only 14 ghosts, but a million ways to die.